Good morning, Dan. It's Friday morning. No, it's not. It's Monday morning, October the 20th. And I know you love a good sunrise. So, on my way home from swimming this morning, I shot this video down at the visitor center at Lake Winona. It's unfortunate that there's a little bit of color there, that the light is such that it is, that you can't quite see the colors on the trees. But it really is beautiful right now with all the fall colors. One of my favorite times of year, which is why we took the drive that we did on the way down to Omaha, because we got to see so much beautiful country, all of which was in Iowa. Well, almost all. So you asked in your video, how my weekend was, and it was very social, very social. So we were staying. I think I've told you this. We were staying at a house that Anna and Dave own, that Megan and William, Megan's fiance, live in. William is a law student at University of Nebraska in Lincoln, which is about an hour from where they are, in a city called Bellevue, Nebraska, which was the first city in Nebraska, the first township, I don't know. Anyway, so we, again, can't remember how much I talked about in my first video, played pickleball every day, except for Sunday, the day we left. But we played, 4 or 5 games, and Beth's kind of digging it. So has never played a paddle sport before. So this is fairly new for her, and this is probably a good one. She even rolled her ankle and fell down, and then got back up and kept playing. So we played outdoors, and a few days it was so windy that if you had to adjust the way you hit the ball depending on which side of the net you were on, which I really enjoyed, which also I think was a direct contributor to Beth and me winning our first game ever. So that was exciting. And we went to, of course, those botanical gardens that I showed you all the pictures from. We went to a Mediterranean restaurant that was really, really good in downtown Omaha. We goofed off. We went to this great used bookstore, and just walked around, and I wouldn't say we shopped, but we window shopped, aisle shopped, without actually buying much, in downtown Omaha, which is, Omaha is a thoroughly cool city. What else did we do? We went to the Y and worked out one day. We did other stuff too. I just don't know what it was. And we played hearts. A couple nights we played 5-person hearts, which is you take the 2 of clubs and the 2 of diamonds, and you get rid of those, and then everybody gets 10 cards, and you pass 2 left, 2 right, and then you hold, so there's no across. And that was fun. We also played regular 4-person hearts, and that kind of thing. Dave and I did a couple of honeydew projects on that house. And generally speaking, we were busy, long days. It was beautiful weather down there. It was in the 80s when we got there and 60s when we left. The ballet was, there were 3 parts to it. The first part was all set to Appalachian bluegrass music. And they had one piece. Do you remember the song from "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" Going down to the river to pray? Good old days. Oh Lord, show me the way. Oh, something, let's go down Let's go down, come on down. You know the song. Anyway, they did a ballet piece to that, and it was gorgeous. The way the male ballerina, male ballet dancer, ballerino, would lean the ballerina back as if he were baptizing her, and it was graceful. It was beautiful. Megan had parts in that were interesting and fun. The interesting thing about that company is that the CEO of that company is a former dancer herself. She's now in her 40s, but she owns the company, so she gets to be in the pieces if she wants to be. And she does want to be, which is always kind of interesting because there's certainly better dancers. But, I guess if you want to dance more, then you can buy the company. And then the second part was just a duet. That was nice. And then the third part was music. The song "Sing Sing Sing." It was a Bob Fosse choreographed piece. You know who Bob Fosse is? I don't know if you know the movie All That Jazz. That is about Bob Fosse's life. Bob Fosse also choreographed Damn Yankees, wrote and choreographed Damn Yankees, or just choreographed it, but wrote and choreographed Chicago. So it's not ballet. So it was really interesting listening to Megan talk about having to hold their bodies very differently when they were doing these dances, because in ballet it's all about lengthening and making yourself as tall as possible. In these pieces, it was not about making yourself tall. Anyway, those pieces were it was high energy. They had a live, like, big band, 5-piece big band on stage with the dancers. So that was really cool. So the next big thing is Nutcracker. And then we're going to go down again in April for, they're doing a ballet, Midsummer Night's Dream, which looking forward to. Also, while I was down there, I swam with the Omaha Masters group. Met one guy in particular named Greg. He's a physician. He's got 7 kids. Went to Creighton. Do you know Creighton University in Omaha? It's a private Catholic school, but it's like 25,000 people. Big school. But they have a law school and a med school there. And he is new to swimming and is super excited about it. And so I just finished sending him a 1,700-word email about swimming. So I finally said, "Man, I gotta close this email, otherwise it's gonna become War and Peace in swimming." Anyway, yeah. Then we drove back. And we drove back on the interstate because we needed to get back so that Beth had time to put together a family dinner. We're doing all family dinners out at Keith, Virginia's now, because Virginia, her ambulation is not such that she can get up and down these stairs. So that's my story. Oh, and that's Beth's story, and we're sticking to it.